I think I found a love for all the other aspects of gaming.
Okay.
I think. Mm-hmm. I think there's so much competition everywhere else that like when I get on and I play video games or stream, like I just want to have as much fun as possible.
Absolutely. That's what gaming's all about.
Yeah. And I'm at a point now where like I used to have as much fun as possible competing and like playing someone because that was so much fun. Mm-hmm. But now it's like I don't if I lose I get mad, and if we win then it's very good, go again. Yeah, then like, cool, let's go, let's run it again.
Yeah.
I like learning games and I like being competitive in learning games. But once I get to that like level where like you have to put in so much effort to push past it, I get bored or I don't want to do it.
Do you think being a content creator affects that competitive drive for you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like that's probably the biggest driving factor.
Yeah.
I don't know. What about you, Matt? Are you so competitive about shit?
I mean, in a way, like Apex, maybe. That's really about it.
Okay, but in Apex, you hit Masters and you're like, I'm going to push to Pred.
I'll have that thought, and then I'll get in the Masters lobby and be like, I'm not going to push to Pred.
That's how I feel.
Okay.
That's fair, though.
I think when doing these like 100 hours videos and like built, I love challenges and like time-based challenges and like storytelling and stuff like that. I love it. But if it's, I'm gonna bash my head into the wall playing 2v2 wagers or playing league play or ranked play in any game, then eventually I just get to a point where I'm like, okay, but like we could have more fun doing other things.
Right. You started to get hungry to try something else.
Yeah.
Do you think that this loss of competitive drive or that urge to be like, okay, I've reached a peak here, let's go try something else, do you think that has to do with the way games are developed nowadays?
With the way games are developed? No, I don't think so.
Like skill-based or anything?
Oh, that's what you want to talk about.
I think that's the first thing that comes to mind.
Skill-based matchmaking? I think there's a part of that. I don't know. I haven't had a lot of beef with skill-based matchmaking in a long time, but I also don't play a lot of pubs.
Fair.
Yeah, it's probably horrible for you.
I wouldn't say horrible. It's just one of those things where I do really well in a lobby, like what I did back in the day, like 30-0 flawless free-for-all,
So
and I'm
good.
like, awesome, I'm going to die a lot the next hour.
Yes.
Like,
the next hour is going to be hell.
Yeah, which is demoralizing, and part of me wonders if that does affect my competitive drive at all, because I'm telling you, like, it is gone. Like,
Gone.
I lose a game, I'm like,
Like,
it's fine.
I
like,
don't
you think
care.
you'd be a little mad. Like,
Yeah.
Or want to improve, but, like, I'm just like, I'm along for the ride. This is fine.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm that way too, and I think, and I'm just, that's just how I am, and I think like Blake and George are extremely competitive still. To this day, all of my friends don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do it, but that's them, and I love them for it. But I don't want to be the burden, because I'm just like, oh shit, we got 16-0'd. That sucks. Oh no, let's go again though. And they're like, what are we doing wrong? And I think there's a weird dynamic like there, but we find a way to balance it. Mm-hmm. But it drives me crazy more than I think it drives them crazy. Because I'm like, I don't know why I don't care. I just don't care anymore. Mm-hmm. I think getting older is a big part of it.
I think that could very well be a factor as well.
Because imagine if we were in high school and Fortnite came out. Like, like imagine like what these, because we were in my high school, I was playing Modern Warfare 2 like crazy.
Same, yeah.
And that's a relatively easy point and shoot game, and you can be really good at it, but it doesn't take too much technique. You can drop shot. Like that's pretty much the extent of, but like these guys playing Fortnite now or Apex or, in any of these like cracked out games, like I can't imagine how fun it would be to get better and better and better and better.
Mm-hmm. I think it's also another reason for loss of competitive drive. Like if I see myself getting better and better and better and better, it's like I don't really feel too much about it, I guess.
Right.
So maybe it just like doesn't push me to get better and better and better. But also back in the day when I was really competitive, especially in like the 1v1s and the competitive sniping days, for whatever reason, I refused to use Sleight of Hand Pro. I would only use Marathon Pro.
That's
I
insane.
wanted to be really, really, really like outstandingly good, but I wanted it to be on something weird and something different.
Did you ever watch Violent Reality videos?
Violent
Reality. It was a sniping team back in the day.
No, I didn't.
They're like we're just good at sniping. We're not hitting trick shots. We're not hitting feeds. We're just good at sniping. And I think they all used Marathon Pro, and I loved their shit.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And so I've heard you talk about it. You were a Marathon Pro user.
Mm-hmm. strictly. Like I refuse sleight of hand pro. It was
Yeah.
one of those like if you use sleight of hand pro, you're not as good as you think you are. But like it's in the game, Hannah. Like calm down.
That's
Quit
how I
being
feel
so
about
angsty.
that's how I feel about the longbow. Scope. I can't believe you're still using that shit. Get it together.
Scope's still using the long.
He's still using the longbow.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.